Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LPL matchup.
Scout forced to flash, did not fall to the solo kill, but did, as we say, get very close.
So again, one of the problems when we're working like this is that one of us has to answer the door because we're the only two people in here.
Yeah.
Packages being delivered to people. All the same. JDG, again, this is the kind of team, comp you need to get those early kills on. You need to get those early kills down. Scout blowing the flash is nice. Getting the early reset is good, but Jissing getting punished here.
Oh, can get the wall of pain. Last Q would do it, forced to flash. I wonder whether Hung might consider a flash ignite there, honestly, but Kanavi now turning around with a fantastic grasping root to the Stranglethorns afterwards. Don't quite get the kill. Hung still alive, just for now, but Ruler stepping on forwards, way after flash out, has no mana, so can't turn around that much. Looks to go on in, can't quite get the kill. Ignite onto Missing in the backline, might get him. No, he survives. Gala backing away, the plant won't get the kill on Gala either, and JDG get away with murder.
I think Hung just ended up doubling the wrong target. That extra damage could have been it. Sapling onto Kanavi, carry versus carry like this is a win condition because one of them will be doing a lot more easy access damage than the other. Weiwei is going to be joined by scouts to dive here. Teleport coming in from Yagao.
So they want this anyway. They get the wall of pain down. Scout looks to get on top of Yagao. The Fate Sealed is a bit short, but it's still the Hextech Ultimatum. Yagao is a very dead man.
Sheer might join him soon as well, uses that flash. The combo misses from Gala. We talked about him being great. Well, he doesn't even need his own ult. He's that good at the champion. Haha, yeah. Zuka gets himself Demolition Tower, gets himself a plate, and JDG lose out heavily on top side. X2, whoever wins this keeps themselves well and truly at the top of the table. JDG, if they were to win this one, they get themselves to 5-2, where LNG to 5-1, play one less series, and they're looking for a dive in the bot side. That's a card assault as well. Sheer, no flash.
Yeah, that combo kind of is rough to manage. This is what happens with Karthus plus these kind of solo lanes. It's very easy to assist them in the dives.
Yeah, so this is the Scout play of the year. Last year it was getting the Nash's Tooth ear and getting in towards the side lanes to get out of turrets. Scout has revolutionized side lane macro by teleporting to the other solo lane and making sure that they get a kill and the tower as well. They have themselves really good ability to kill turrets with the Camille, and just with the 3 grubs as well. They get themselves that first turret and they get themselves the gold there from all of the plates just before it falls. JDG, they won't be able to get all of the plates and they'll also be late in taking that turret. The plants help, but LNG, they are very, very good at killing turrets. They are the best turret taking team in the LPL, and they take an inner turret from this too.
How far do they want to go? They were debating stepping on forwards just for a second there. Herald is being secured, and that actually might give them a bit more license to keep going. They've got a lot of seeds. I don't think Sheer can stay. He's got no mega.
Alright, so JD, hang on a second.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
This is. I thought that they wouldn't get a chance for it, but JDG let the
it's gone.
To get this as well, and JDG don't have the big engage, so they can't force through onto the enemy team.
Very, very low. This means this mid tier 1 is likely dead to rights. Nothing there to be allowed to defend it. There's still an ultimate from Hungry. I don't think he wants to pop it right now.
Yeah. So JDG. The bonus of having Sheer over Flandre is that I think that Sheer he's been a much more well-rounded player than he was at the start. He is a very good aggressive player. He might not have the goal to fight through this though. Dragon started big collapse from LNG.
Dragon goes down that soul point, but what about the fight afterwards? Fate Sealed is used and it forces a couple flashes. The Fate's call from Kalista kept Missing alive, but the damage is already pretty brutal. Stranglethorns disengage well as Zuka is down to 10% HP.
Okay, really well played from Missing and Kanavi using their own HP gold leads. You can definitely understand, okay, they're going to play towards sidelines, play towards individual advantages. Whereas you look towards like the other side when you've got like Kanavi and Ruler on the Zyra and that's a wow. Okay, wow.
Good Hextech Ultimatum to immune the wallet, but the flash into the wall. Sheer, just another auto would kill him. Surely goes down. That's the solo, sort of, with some assistance from that Karthus. The Locket Shield prevents the turnaround engage.
And Kanavi dies in the other side of the map as well.
Oh, yeah.
So Weiwei ganks effectively the entire map at the same time in the way that only Karthus jungle can. And LNG, look at those gold differences. Where are they playing for? They're playing for the side lanes. They get a kill there. They also get a kill onto JDG's strength. They have the answers myself, and I'm not really coming up with many of them, and that's the problem, because you don't have that all-encompassing lead for someone like that Kalista. If the Kalista was godlike strong, you could maybe see it. Teleport coming in from the side lane from Zuka. Karthus ults.
Locket comes on down, but Missing chunked to half HP. On the other side, Sheer's caught out by Zuka. There's the Mega Inferno Bomb. Top laner down. Kanavi stepping on forwards. Flashes the steal. Doesn't succeed. Goes down, and the Stranglethorns are just the Gardener Rose over the grave.
LNG, they pick that rose out of the ground and they put it onto their lapel because JDG is a boulder rolling down the hill at the expense of JDG. Baron goes over to LNG. Dragon goes over to LNG. Ruler
takes so much damage. A flash on forwards and the soul unbound. That proc, that mini Z mark when you press E again is just way too much.
JDG have 1 kill in 22 minutes, and Ruler has an assist and 0 kills. As a Kalista, that is an abject failure of an early game. Me. I don't like what he's playing on this champion. Ruler on the Kalista doesn't have that early lead too, which makes it so much harder to play out this matchup too. So JDG, what have they got? Is Kanavi or Buster Scouts forcing the issue?
Gets a lot of damage down. Will be CC briefly and pops back. Yagao can look for, but a Q afterwards is actually still too deep from Scout because Yagao has a bit of time there with the bailout to get some work done, and Zerka all the while does claim this tier 2. So a lot of resources blown to kill off Scout. That does work, as he was just that touch too far, but they'll still lose the remaining outer turrets.
More gold over towards Gala, and now suddenly no red numbers at the bottom of the screen. JDG has no individual advantages anymore. The Baron buff has been destructive for LNG, and JDG have not been able to answer it. Yes, they do get that shutdown onto Scout. That is good. It is good gold over to Yaga, and we said that, you know, I don't trust him to carry this game on the Lucian. It's not been my favorite pick from him. I think he's had a good summer. I do like how Yaga has been playing, but I don't like how he's playing on the Lucian. There is a discrepancy between the two of them. Much like I was saying earlier, it's like, oh, you know, I don't like Knights on the AD carries, or I don't like Aki on AP jungle, blah, blah, blah. Some players need certain picks, and this Lucian is not it for Yaga right now. LNG, last 30 seconds, the Baron buff, trying to crack down the last remaining inhibitor turret. Well, no, the one in middle. There's another top one.
I saw how much longer.
Like, oh yeah, well, it might just be the last remaining one. Haha, soon.
Well, I'm looking at that Camille. I don't think the Camille is going to be...
Oh yes, now they will look to take down the last remaining inhibitor turret in top lane.
Accurate and decisive statements from Mike.
Thank you. I pride myself on being always correct. Very on point. I never make mistakes, ever. It's not something I do.
Don't make me laugh while I'm taking a drink. That's a bad mistake.
I like to cause issues on and off of the Rift Fox. Right now, Girl's poke is starting to land. Zucker's on the flank. Yaga, you can't walk there. It's so hard to escape the combo. Yaga's just dashed in as well. Zucker doesn't want to go straight into the 5-man people, though. LNG waiting for more poke and going in with a cut salt.
Scout gets a huge chunk onto Sheer, and afterwards comes down the Requiem. Mega Inferno Bomb only really onto Sheer, who doesn't have a teleport to board. Don't! Kanavi's dead. Taken out. Hextech all the way to make sure Sheer dies as well. Flash away from the hostile takeover. And now the fight is pretty much done. Yagao, Ruler, and Missing must somehow, in a 3v5, find a way to stop everything, but a fate sealed and a bailout just is not enough to keep Ruler alive. Missing chunked out. A loyalty program is looking like it's for the bargain bucket at Costco, because you're not finding a victory in the LPL, that's for sure. LNG, for the first time in so many years, in so many games, will bring down JDG. Gala will get a win against Ruler. Records are broken once more.
It has been 3 years since LNG have taken down JDG. LNG beat Top Esports. LNG beat BLG. And here, now in this third game, LNG will beat Jingdong Gaming to complete the sweep of our top 3 teams from LPL Spring.
Jingdong, the witch is dead.
Nexus falls. LNG will complete the victory lap. It has been so long since this matchup.
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say okay. See you on the next one.